Hey, Betty Bear's Nomadic Travels. Here we are again. This is episode 9 of My Tiny House Built. So let's give you an update on what's going on. Oh, that sun's bright. And I worked on this side too. I got this side all done except the trim. So I've got the gable end done. It's not done because I haven't finished it up, but it's all sided. So I still need the corners. You see the corner boards? I need those. I need that piece up there. And then the piece down here. And then I need to start working on the front. But I'm pretty darn close, you guys. I'm pretty darn close. I'm really happy with this side. I think this side turned out really well. And a couple of my subscribers pointed this out. I don't know if you can see this, but see the difference in the color of the top one and the bottom one. I know we're in some trees here now, but a couple of people have said something about that. And the siding that I put on was still T111, and it's from the same company. It's a different lot. So it burnt differently. And of course, I didn't know it until I got it up there, but I can see the difference in the dark up there and the lighter down below. It just burnt completely different, but can't do anything about that now, but there is a little bit of a difference. But I think this side's going to turn out wonderful. That I'm going to trim around the window. Obviously, we'll trim around the window, finish that gable end, and then I'm going to put this door in before I start working on the front. So that's what happened today, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Well, as you know, I got that hole cut out. That's the storage door. And I've got this side sided. Now this is the window, obviously the window side. And that window is just temporarily put in because I'm not finished with the siding yet. I haven't put the trim here. And of course I haven't finished that gable end yet. How are you guys doing today? I didn't pick up the camera today, but I got a little bit done. I just wanted to kind of give you an update and let you know how things are going. That's caulking, it turns clear. So I caulked all of that. Put another coat of stain on the front. And I also caulked the back side here yesterday, and the caulking's dry. And look at this. Let me give you a little bit of a close-up. Look at that. That one side is done. The caulking's wet, not dry yet, but that looks really, really good, I think. I think that's going to look great with the trim down the side, the trim across the top. I think it's clean. I think it looks really clean. And today, I got to thinking, I want to show you the inside here. It's such a mess. Sorry. But I love that window. Now this is my chair. This is where my bench is going to be right here. And of course it's going to flip up and then it's going to pull out into a double bed. My bed is going to be over here, about this height right here. And my kitchen's going to be over here. And what's missing, Betty? A window's missing, a window. I got another window today. Even though I have to frame it in, I just think that one window looks really great in here. And of course, we're going to have one right here too. But you know, the opening looks so big, but really, look at the window itself. It isn't that big. I mean, it's because the opening, it's just sitting in there. It's not installed yet. But look at how much space all this white, there's not enough. So I got in here yesterday and I was kind of sitting on the floor thinking about it. And I thought, you know what? I think we need another window. So I went to Home Depot and I picked up another one. It's the same size, but my stove is going to be right here. My 2-burner, and it's an insert. And then I'm going to have countertop. Over here is going to be the sink, and over here is going to be the shower. So I got a 24 by 24 shower. I think the window needs to go above the sink or above the stove. What do you guys think? So I really think, I think we need another window in here. I'm just not extremely happy about how tiny this window is. Now, don't get me wrong, I love it, but there's just not enough. There's not enough. So anyway, that being said, my hair's a total disaster. I'm a mess today, but I got a lot accomplished and I feel good about it. So anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow and we'll see how far we get tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. I've been going for a couple hours now. Went to Home Depot and I looked at those tiny little, where are we at? I looked at those tiny little windows and I thought, I think I need a bigger window. So I got a bigger window. Let me show you. There's my window. Of course, I just put it in there and just screwed it in with a couple screws so it's not set because I haven't done my shinking yet, but how do you like that? That's what I call a window. Let me show you what it's going to look like in the inside. That makes me so much happier. You know, I got to thinking last night when I was laying there not sleeping. So I framed that baby in. It's not the prettiest because I had to tear shit apart to get it in there, but I got to thinking about this little window over here. I mean, I'm not a great big person, but let me show you how the opening is. There ain't no way in this world am I going to get my fat little fanny out that window. Well, I might be able to, but you know, in case there's an emergency. So I decided a bigger window, and this is above the kitchen, and I really, really like that. I like it. So I kind of laid out the floor again a little bit. Of course, there's my stove, and because my door is right here, the countertop's basically going to come right about to the door, but the door is a out swing, not an in swing, so we're fine there. So there's my stove, my little counter space, and my kitchen sink. It's a 15 by 15. And then there's my 2-foot shower, and then there's my bed over there. So I think this window, I am extremely, extremely happy I did it. Boy, when I cut that big hole, I thought, man, Betty, but I did this up here. Look here. So I not only, we've got the top plate, we've got the double plate, and I put another header up there. So I don't think we're going to have any trouble at all with sagging on that one. So anyway, it's in. It's in and I like it. So, okay, well, I'm going to continue on my progress today. As you guys know, this is not a how-to channel. This is not a how-to build a tiny house. This is me muddling through never building a tiny house before. Built houses as a carpenter, but never built a tiny house. So this is, I don't spend a lot of time showing you how I'm doing stuff because really, I don't even know if I'm doing it right. So anyway, but I think with my research, and I spend all night long just dwelling over research to make sure I get it right. And I think I have it right. But again, this is not a how-to channel, but all right, onward and upward. Well, let's give you guys an update. You're coming along. That window, I absolutely love that window. It's a 3030, 36 inches by 36 inches. And boy, does it fit in there nice. So I've got it all trimmed out. Got the bottom trim around the window, and I also trimmed that little gable end up there. Now I'm gonna work on, and it's only 2 o'clock, so I might get a little bit more done. I'm gonna work on this corner, put the corner board on this one, and this is what I'm using for corner board, but this is not the one. This is one I had from a long time ago, and it's not going to be this color. But that's what I'm going to use, is that nice, clean little corner board right there. I am putting glue behind everything. Caulking. I caulked the window. I double caulked the window. I wrapped it, and I glued behind here. Besides, nailed it. So I think it's gonna stay pretty good. And this, I went to Home Depot when I was going to buy a 8-foot piece of that stuff. They wanted $1.29 a lineal. So I needed like 15 feet of it. So I said, I'm not paying that. So I just took some 2-bys and I ripped them into 1/4 inch pieces, and I did a little bit of sanding on them. So basically the 2x I even had here. So that saved me a little bit of money, but it turns out it looks really good. I'll catch up with you guys when something else happens. Update. It's almost 6 o'clock. It's getting dark and the skeeters are coming out, but I've got this window on, got the trim up here on, and I'm not going to put this trim up yet because I don't know how I'm going to make that door work yet. So let me figure out that door. I haven't put the window trim on, but as I showed you before, I've got this corner on now, all the trim up there. This corner on. I've got all the I've got all the caulking in between the P111. I've got this window set. The only thing I have to do is clear caulk everything, but I'm pretty darn close. And it's Saturday night. I'm tired. And another week's over. I appreciate you guys being here. This is going to be the end of this video. Things are going way better this week. Last week I had a couple of rough days, but things are going pretty good today. I love that window. I love the window. So anyway, that being said, you know the routine, guys. You know the routine. Give me a thumbs up if you liked any part of this video. Hit that little bell icon and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And if you have, thank you so much. And I will see you in a few days.